Aliens in the water. It's like y'all really not.
The cave has been sealed for 170.
Why do you think in the recent years all the phones have switched to
looking for a connection?
You do realize what aisle you're in, right? This is the ladies' aisle. They put on their makeup and stuff. Would you rather go to the toy aisle? Sorry, Jimmy, come here, come here. Give me your hand, give me your hand, okay? Hold my pant leg and don't walk away again. This aisle's for ladies. Hold my pant leg and let's go. You can at least say, excuse me. You just bumped into this lady. Grab the cart and don't let go. Now, that one's not for kids.
Okay.
You'll get it in your mouth and it tastes horrible.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
I know, I'm not telling you that you can't have bug spray. I'm telling you, you got to get one for kids.
Right.
Because you know how you like to lick your skin?
Yeah.
Well, huh?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What's that?
This one's not for kids.
Oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah, here's. See. Doesn't say anything about kids on it. Do you see that?
Yeah.
You see it? You see it? Huh?
I said you're right.
Oh no, I'm talking to Jimmy. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I was talking to you? I'm talking to my boy. He's going to go out to camping and we're going to get him some bug spray, aren't we? Unless he doesn't do his homework, huh? Don't ever talk to me that way. Let's go.
All right. Pranking has really changed, and I'm very afraid of pranksters because, you know, I hear they keep getting shot. And they keep doing the pranks even after getting shot. Makes no sense. Hey, was this funny? I don't know. It's weird to me. This is a weird prank. Weird prank. How are you going to one-up this one on the next one? You going to say, hey, here's my daughter? I don't know. First it's a son, then it's a daughter, then you have your entire family's invisible. I'm sorry, I'm spiraling already. I'm trying to understand. It's not even supposed to be a spiral word. It's supposed to be funny. Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Hello. Welcome back. Got more creepy, strange For You page content. You know how it is. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain.
Time while on mushrooms and Idris, I was looking at the coat rack in the corner of my room, and I was like, oh my god, is that like a person? And it actually like morphed out of the coat rack into this thing standing in my room, and I could see this thing standing there, and when I looked at it, it didn't have a face. And when I tried to look in its face, it sucked me into it, and I had a telepathic communication moment with it. And it told me that it had been watching me and that I was very different, and I got like a sense of approval from it. It was super strange. And months later, while also on mushrooms and nitrous, I saw the same thing. One of my friends was with me. He didn't see it, but I could literally see my friend and see this thing. This thing has been following me around, and even this weekend, I haven't done nitrous in forever, and as soon as I did, everything got really fuzzy and cartoony, and I knew that it was present. I was like, communicating with it, and it said, so you are watching me. And as soon as I did, I heard it ping, like the DMT ping people hear in the back of their ear. Are very strange.
Life lessons.
That there are things in this universe that we don't understand yet. It's beyond a hallucination to me. If there's something on the other side, it's very strange. Yeah. I think that anything that releases DMT is like a spiritual conduit, and it just allows us to see these things that are usually always here.
I think this guy saw the blue-skinned, red-haired people. He's seen the things. It only took a few interactions with some illegal things to get there, but he's seen the things. It was kind of hard to follow him, but it sounds like he's seen the things.
There's actually, I found a remnant of an actual lathe machine in Humpy. On both sides, you see those pillars. If they mounted a cross beam between those holes, on the bottom you can see the base plate. You can see the machining marks there on those holes. If they mount, I literally tried to recreate that. I mean, this is of course like maybe 8 years ago.
So that would hold the block of stone in place, and then it would turn.
Yes.
The bottom would spin around and it would turn it, and then
yes,
the top piece of it coming down holds it into place. And then what cuts it?
That's the part, that's a tool bit that's coming from the top. You put up any stone on that thing. If you just rotate it, it would make those marks. And imagine the technology that you would need. Why did they do?
Why did they do that? Why did they need this? What was the reason? The cutting? It was for cutting? They didn't come up with other ways to cut. They needed this. Oh man, this is how they made the blocks for the... Never mind. Whole different nation. Love Dr. Praveen. I don't know if he's Dr. Praveen Mohan real good.
Energy is all around us. You can become one with it. Open your mind to let it flow through you.
What the hell? I got one of these. Let's see. Nah, not me. It's not me. But my mind's open.
I mean, to be fair, they are water buffalo. We kind of should have seen that coming. Also, real quick, this is a water buffalo. This is a Cape buffalo. They make corpses. And this isn't a buffalo, it's a bison. There is a difference, and you will offend them. Unlike the final boss of Mufasa, water cows have been domesticated not for hundreds, but thousands of circles around the sun, making them a 2,000-pound battle-tested cinnamon roll. That's a puppy. Fun fact, you can buy water buffalo milk. Funner fact, if you like mozzarella, you've probably already had it. You don't care about that. Okay, the swimming. They can do that. They can hold their breath for 5 minutes too. Don't get it twisted. The list of animals that can swim is a lot shorter than you think. I would know. I'm on it. You know there's a type of camel that'll swim off the coast to feed off mangroves. They've also been seen almost 2 miles out at sea, meaning there's at least one shark that knows about camels. I think life's funny like that. Sloths actually lived in the ocean back in the day. Couldn't tell. This moss carpet with arms can stay under for 40 minutes. That's longer than penguins and dolphins. They're also 3 times faster swimming than walking, but any number that close to 0 times 3 might as well still be 0. Once upon a time, a circus ship sunk off the east coast, and the only animal to survive was the elephant that swam back. Shout out Shirley. And of course, moose can dive, which also means it's happened at least once. And I'll never stop reminding you, the more you know.
I love that sloths can swim faster than they can actually move on land. That's crazy. Hey, I loved all these facts. There they are.
This is a nerve cell looking for a connection compared to fractal wood burning, which uses 2,000 volts. The reason they're similar is because many aspects of creation require electricity, and your nerve cells are just one example. Your heart is another, but the world around us also contains a lot of electric properties. The lightning sprites we see are an example of that, and like the plasma ball lamp, they necessitate a barrier, and we have just that above us. The only structure made on day 2 of creation, the firmament, and lightning sprite footage. When people flew above a storm, were able to see that really cool electric property with lightning sprites shooting down from this barrier. And at times, the light from these things would light up that barrier and let us see it so that we know why it is. When we are filming certain things in the sky, we can see waves moving across them. And we can see things like rainbows being taller up north as you get towards the higher parts of the barrier, and rainbows being flatter in the south when you get further towards the edge of this barrier. So our world has a lot of electric properties, and sometimes they help us see the intelligent design aspects of not just us, but what is above us.
Okay, interesting. I'm big firmament and rounder and firmament. I feel like it's both. It's whatever you want to be. It's your timeline.
If you know, you know. Why do you think in the recent years all the phones have switched to facial recognition technology? Have you seen this?
Okay, infrared lens on the camera. Boom, there was one.
It's taking pictures.
2. So
Why do you think it's doing that when the phone is already unlocked? Is it building a more detailed facial profile? Keeping track of facial expressions? Analyzing the eye's point of focus during screen time? Now, why would they need that information?
They're constantly monitored by facial recognition cameras that are able to instantly put a face to a name. Now, the Chinese are also ranked, given a mark out of a possible 950 points. A score in the 700s is considered good. Around the 500 mark is not.
Wait, haven't I seen that somewhere? Black Mirror?
I see there's one standby seat on another plane leaving tonight. You gotta be a 4.2 or over to qualify.
Oh, I'm a 4.2.
I'm afraid you're actually a 4.183.
Science fiction become reality? Is this where we're headed?
The mother in question here was not able to get in, and that's because facial recognition software used by Madison Square Garden Entertainment, which operates this venue, ID'd her as a lawyer for a firm they're currently in litigation with.
When you are out grocery shopping, you may not realize what is watching you.
Some supermarkets are using facial recognition.
That is crazy. It's already here. It's already here. They just got to turn it on and make all the systems interact with each other, and then boom, we got social credit score here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Starts off with the cameras, then the towers, then the... Sorry. Hey, are you a goon? How you doing? A lot of videos in this one making me spiral internally. How you doing? Hey, do me a favor. Interact with the video. TV gang, stop eating, start interacting, stop pooping. Don't do the things. Actually, do whatever you will need to do, but interact. Interact. We need you. We need you. YouTube trying to keep me down. We're also on Rumble. Find us on Rumble.
There is a cave. The cave has been sealed for 175,000 years, opened recently. And if you go 300 meters into this cave, you can see evidence it's a Neanderthal home or maybe temple, or it's something, because they arranged these rocks in a very specific way. They also have evidence of burning and fire, and because it was 300 meters into the cave, there was no natural sunlight, so they were living with artificial light in this cave. And when you look, I'm going to put here some of the images of this cave, my most immediate thought was, oh my god, that looks like the layout of Göbekli Tepe. 175,000 years before, Neanderthals were doing a very similar arrangement of stone. Like, do they have any connection? I don't know, but they sure look really similar.
Yo, that is weird. That is weird. Why did they arrange it in that form? What does that form mean? Can we also arrange this? Let's rearrange the stones and see if we can turn it on, and then now. Why is it Nero and Augustus seemed so happy, but all the other ones were all like crazy faces? Hey, interesting. So this is how AI recreated them from their bus. They look, what? They were either loved or hated by their followers. What do you? Which one do you like? What do you think?
Are the reptilians and the Anunnaki the same thing? Not really, not quite. Now this is how it gets mixed up. The word Anunnaki actually means those who from the heavens came, sky beings that came down. Were there Anunnaki that were reptilians? Based on the scriptures and the texts and things that we've seen, yes. But that does not mean that they are one and the same and they had the same agenda. Because basically from what I have discovered, the reptilians have declared that they were native of this planet. They call it Terra, instead of Earth, which is a more modern name for it. The T is, when the Anunnaki were here mining their gold to fix the atmosphere on their planet, they created this subhuman level of themselves with their DNA, with a bipedal monkey or hominoid that was here on the planet. And this is where the reptilians that were already on the planet, they were the dominant species, dinosaur ages. So we have a clash now, because you have the reptilians that are declaring the planet theirs, and then you have the Anunnaki that have mixed with mankind and created an entire kingship and bloodline that they want to leave on the planet. So that was their agenda, to always control and dominate the planet. They enslaved the humans that they created. Now this is more like crimes against humanity. And something called the Galactic Federation decides to intervene and come down because there was chaos, there was a feuding. The Federation tells Anunnaki and reptilians that they need to leave the planet and they can no longer interfere with humanity. The Anunnaki that are like, okay, we'll do the kingship, we have our offspring here, they were okay with it. So that was that. The reptilians, they were like, no, this is our planet. We were here first. We're not going anywhere. So then what happens? To be able to let the humans, the Homo sapiens, evolve on their own, they decide to send an ice age. You know, weather control. We do it now. So if these people are thousands and thousands of years more advanced than us, it was nothing for them to create an ice age with weather control. So that's exactly what they did. They create the ice age to kill off all the dinosaurs and all the reptilians so that Homo sapiens can thrive. Now the reptilians refused to leave, so what did they do? They went underground, and that's how they survived all of these years. And once they came up, they can control minds. They started possessing the royal bloodlines so that they were actually in charge. So this.
Wait, so the Anunnaki think that they got their bloodlines, but the reptilians already taken over the bloodlines, and now they're the ones that are... What about the human beings? What about the Homo sapien? Oh boy, this is one rhetoric. Hey, how you doing?
Science has finally discovered one of the conditions of giantism. Inside of amber, they found locked-in air, pre-flood air. When busted open, it was 32% compared to our 21%. And that's the reason why they were big.
There you go. The giants was just us. We just had better air, so we were bigger.
Now here's a time lapse that I took at the South Pole, and we can see this is just after sunrise, so the sun is still very low on the horizon, and we can see the sun just spinning around in a counterclockwise motion. So here's my question for the flat earthers. If the sun is actually getting far away from the earth and then it gets dark, and then getting closer to the earth and then it gets light, how does the sun move like this in this video? This is actual video that I took from my camera. And of course, the common response I get to that is, oh, you must have photoshopped it. You must have done something. It's always something weird with Photoshop. And the cool thing about that is, if you don't believe it, you can actually book a flight to the South Pole. They will fly you down there. It's really expensive, but you can do it.
We're gonna do a goon expedition, but not all the theories are like the sun goes far and comes near, right? Some of them it stays in the firmament and just goes in circles, so this is still plausible. Sorry, I already started spamming a long time back.
I think it is so strange that we're all biologically designed to be these perfect individual unique beings, but still the world we live in are continuously shaming us for being unique and different. And it doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I think I've never feared being who I am and loving who I am. And you should do the same, because it doesn't matter what the world thinks. The world is out of its mind.
The goons are in the right state of mind, so you stop it. We're all good here. We're all good.
Here we have a video from the mine explorer in France, where he goes down into a mine with a lot of architecture that would seem to be on the surface, probably at the time of when this little city was around. There's even a car from the early 1900s, and just endless tunnels with stonework. It's definitely an interesting thing to look at, and incredible to say the least. What do you think? Let me know in the comments and follow Question Antiquity for more.
This may be one of the tunnels of the reptilian people. We just need to go into the tunnels and then we'll find them. We just gotta keep it. We gotta keep. I don't even know. We gotta keep all the things. Gotta keep exploring.
Hey, you look really cute today. Have a good day. Morning. So excited. It's so cute. Good morning. Oh, all right. It's like those kinds of interactions will leave guys in a comatose state for months on end. I'm here showing the good and the bad reactions, not just positive shit, so you can see what it looks like to get your social interaction in. I had a big ass smile on my face. I'm not an intimidating dude. Hey, the leather jacket's badass. I like it. Yeah, have a good day. Hey, you guys look really cute today.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, have a good day. Hey, I'm loving the outfit today.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to say I love the outfit today. Yeah. Have a good day. Hey, killer outfit today. I like the outfit. Yeah.
Wow, see, it's okay to get rejected because you're gonna get accepted by so many others. Hey, maybe every rejection is 10 acceptances. You don't know. You don't know. Don't be afraid. Interact.
Aliens in the ocean, bro. Aliens in the water. It's like y'all really not thinking about it the way that I am. I haven't seen one video about this. But really think about it. Aliens in the water. Like, these things have mastered water and all forms of water. But think about water, bro. About 71% of the Earth's surface is water covered, and the oceans hold about 96% of all the Earth's water. Water also exists in air as water vapor, and in rivers and lakes and ice caps and glaciers, in the ground, in the soil. Water is inside of you, bro. Water is inside of us. 60% of our body is water, bro. Water! So I believe that these aliens have mastered water in all forms. Why not? Think about Avatar, bro. You gotta think about it in the most craziest science fiction type of way that you can, and we're still not even going to be able to fathom or understand what these aliens are capable of doing when they reside in water, when their environment is water, when water is the most prime real estate, the largest real estate that we have on planet Earth is water, and the most prized commodity and resource that we have. Us humans need water. We depend on water. Without water, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be alive. And these things flourish and reside and are able to live in the oceans, in the lakes, or whatever, in the air, inside of us, in silence. This is why I gotta stay off of the internet. This is why I gotta stay off, because my imagination, the way that my imagination is, this is why. Aliens in the ocean, aliens in the water, aliens live inside of the water. Water has many forms. Water is inside of us.
What does that mean? We're drinking the alien pee? I don't understand. Well, water's amazing. Water's amazing. Find good sources of primary water. Find good sources.
This channeled message is going to stabilize you in a magnetic energy, so listen up. Yes, you are a healer, you are a light worker. But the reason you keep teetering on this magnetic timeline, sometimes feeling great, sometimes feeling terrible, is because the container in which you work is distorted. You're getting stuck in the thought form that in order to save people out there, you have to give. What's happening is instead of there being one energetically sick person, now there's two. Instead of you influencing them to raise their vibration, they're influencing you to drop down. Is that going to heal the planet? No. When are people most likely to make a change? It's when they're inspired to do so. Right now, they're having a greater effect on you because you're giving them all of this effort and then seeing it's not having an effect, which is depleting you. You have to shift your focus here. Your new belief system is self-love is selfless. The more you pour into here, your body, your mind, your spirit, and are able to show up as your best self, that's going to inspire everyone around you to do the same. Instead of you teaching them self-sacrifice through your own actions, you're teaching them, hey, when you pour into yourself, you can feel this good too. Instead of them dragging you down, they're going to be lifting themselves up to you. We think that the more we focus on others, that's going to be the thing that changes the world, but it's the opposite. The more you focus on you, raise your level of consciousness, energy, all of that jazz, the more others will be inspired to do the same.
The goons are the leaders in their timelines. The goons can do whatever they want. The goons just look into yourself. Hey, first you accept yourself, then the others will come to you and adjust to your timeline, and then everyone's on the same frequencies and we all make it. We're all gonna transcend together. It's the greatest. It's the greatest.
You guys remember Ariana Grande, right? Well, this is her from 2007 to 2024, and I want you guys to watch what happens in 2019 and also let us know what you think about her in 2024. We have an update seeing her from her latest film, Wicked. And in just a moment, you're going to see what she looks like now. But I want you to pay attention to what you see here in 2019, which I found interesting. Seems like there's a common denominator with so many of these people. But we'll get there in just a second. Because in 2019, look who this is. He gets around, doesn't he? Really does. And then after that, starts to look a little different. 2023, and this is 2024, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. 31.
She still looks the same to me. I don't know. Maybe she got some plastic surgery during the toilet paper times or something. But who knows? Who knows? Everything's fine. She's just growing older. Maybe it's clone number 2. Who knows?
Well, it looks like that time has come. You know, when women replace men with robots for you know what? Kim Kardashian just posted with her Tesla robot and showed us her affection for it. And if you don't believe me, here's a picture of them holding hands. It looks like the movies that we wrote about the future are starting to come true. You know, like iRobot, Demolition Man. Now, some people might find this as interesting or weird, while some of us find this as possibly an agenda that is being pushed. I just love the pose of the Tesla robot in this picture. Kanye, yay, where you at on this, man?
You know, I've been getting more and more of these Tesla robots. I still want one. I just want to use it to do all the mundane tasks that I'm not wanting to do. You know, like, hey, go clean the toilet. You know what? I see some benefits here, but at the same time, are the women really replacing all the men with these robots? Well, like, how? Why? Is this a Bender Futurama Amy relationship type thing or something? What's going on here? Kim, you stop it. Go back to real people. You can find love elsewhere. Oh boy. Yet again, are they going to make a female version of this for the men, or what's it? I'm sorry. The whole different conversation. Well, Goons, you made it to the end. There was a lot in this one that I'm very worried that YouTube may be like, Teddy, no. So remember, hey, we're also on Rumble. Make sure you find us on Rumble, just in case. All right, there should be videos on the screen now. Click on either one of them. Continue the Goon Fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Wake up.